Bali is one of the most popular travel destinations in the world, but people are only visiting the most popular spots. There are parts of Bali where no one explores, parts nobody talks about. Why is this? Why is nobody going there? That is what we wanted to find out. So we set out to drive around the whole island of Bali. A 7-day journey to Bali's hidden secrets. Our only goal to see if there was anything worth visiting, or if the island had nothing else to offer. This is what we found. Every journey starts with the beginning, and ours was quite boring. We just had to get through Denpasar before heading to a fairly popular place here in Bali called Sidemen. A place famous for its rice fields and beautiful landscapes. But not everything is as it should be here in paradise.
We stopped at the road here because we're driving through this beautiful landscape of Sidemen, and then as I spot these beautiful rice fields and rice terraces, I see a tiny river going past the road here, and it's just filled with garbage, and it's so sad. Well, let's head to our accommodation for tonight. It's gonna be a special one. You're gonna like this one.
Yeah.
So we have just checked into our Airbnb, and I can tell you right away, I would probably enjoy staying here a little bit longer. It's like a tree house, and it's got the most amazing view. Here's the bed, everything, and here's Lisa outside.
I feel like we live in a little tree house.
I would probably right now transition over to a drone shot, but we're not allowed to fly our drones because we have to consider the other guests here.
Boring!
But wait, this place is hiding more stuff.
It's a secret basement. And here's the living room. And this is a must when you're in Bali. Mosquito repellent.
The best kind.
Yeah.
Lisa,
Yeah.
haven't you forgot the most important parts?
Wow.
Tiny, cute pool.
Look at this. Can you imagine a beautiful thing?
So we have tanning beds over here. We have actually our own koi pond there and here. And I had my hand in here, and the fish started nibbling on my fingers. But yeah, that's actually it.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna take a bath.
Yeah.
See you tomorrow, guys.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.
Morning, Lisa.
Now we had some great plans for this day, but sometimes you're just a bit unlucky.
So we had planned an excursion today to a beautiful water palace, and we found one, but it wasn't the one we planned on going to. So apparently in this area where we are right now, there are several water palaces, and I wasn't aware of this, so I just plotted in the first water palace into Google Maps and then went there. And it's not the right one. It's beautiful here, but it's not the one we imagined when planning this trip. So we're gonna leave now because it's already overpopulated. We were a little bit late, and we're gonna save the other water palace for another time when we're just traveling to this area to explore this area in more detail. So now we've stopped at a room called Room Cheek. Oh, we got coconuts, we got some food on the way, very good. And after that we're driving on to Ahmed. So that's it for today. That's the plan for today. Let's go.
Now, for some reason, Google Maps wants us to drive around this part of Bali, but we didn't want to cut too many corners, and this road had a lot of corners. And even though this road was a lot harder, we didn't regret taking the scenic routes. I had seen pictures from here, but none did this place justice. At the edge of these cliffs stood a beautiful lighthouse, guiding ships past this magical island. We had quite literally stumbled upon one of Bali's most beautiful locations, and we couldn't wait to be back here for another adventure we had planned. But for now, it was time to find our accommodation for the night.
Good morning and welcome to the north of Bali. We arrived here late last night and we stayed in these tiny cute cabins which are really cheap, and the reason we had to stay here is because everything was booked as we tried to book yesterday afternoon. So we ended up here late last night and it's really nice. We're down by the ocean. We woke up this morning to the sound of waves and we tried to have a look at the beach, but it's a little bit too pebbly for us. So we decided to drive on. But we've noticed that if we keep on driving as fast as we have been, we'll go around Bali too fast. So we're driving into the country today and we're going to this viewpoint that I've been wanting to see for a long time. And you guys are going to enjoy this. So let's keep going.
One thing you learn in Bali is that Google Maps will sometimes send you on very sketchy roads. We're aware of this, but we still took our chances with a road going straight up this mountain that should save us a few hours of driving.
Hello.
Still, getting to the viewpoint was actually impossible because the roads got so bad. But when we finally crested the hill, we were welcomed by an amazing view. At this point, I would like to say that this next part is not for the faint of heart. While beauty comes in many forms, I will guess that most people seeing this agree with Lisa. But to me, this is a different kind of beauty, one that I finally found while exploring this part of Bali. These are spiders the size of a grown man's hand, if you spread your fingers. Giant golden orb weavers. Known for their size and their tendency to flock together in huge colonies, also called aggregations, often consisting of hundreds or even thousands of big spiders. After seeing these, Lisa felt like leaving this area behind.
Good morning guys and welcome to Lvina. We started today with a good massage because yesterday and the day before that, and 3 days of driving a scooter for hours each day has left our bodies a bit sore. We're not meant to do this. So we started today with a good massage, and yesterday didn't go fully as planned because we had a plan to show you guys the thing we were curious about what it is and stuff. And driving down from the mountains took a lot more time because of some events in the town up there that stopped the streets. The traffic was just jammed on the top of the mountain and a small street. So we spent a lot of time getting down from the mountains, and when we got down from the mountains, it was already dark. So we decided to explore that place, or those places, because we see them dotted all along the coast here in north of Bali. We're gonna find out what it is today. But we also have something very, very special planned for today, which is, I'm not going to tell you. You'll have to wait and see. But you're gonna enjoy it because, damn, this looks so much fun. And we're so looking forward to exploring this thing. Let's go.
But first we needed food, and Lisa found this nice place nearby. a cafe run by and for disabled and disadvantaged.
One thing we have noticed on our travels through Bali is that very little of Bali is suitable for handicapped people or people with disabilities. If you can't walk, if you're blind, everything like the traffic, the sidewalks or the missing sidewalks, everything is not made for people with disabilities. So to actually see a place that's made to help people with disabilities is very nice. It's a nice change. So if you're ever in Lvina and want to support a good cause, this place is for you, because it's an important message and a more important thing to do.
The food was also great, but we had to move on to an even greater experience. And on our way there, we managed to figure out the mystery of what we saw on Google Maps. Huge shrimp farms, which is cool and all that.
But now it's time for our adventure. Let's go!
Be curious.
Okay, so we just again found this thing on the map, and it's a turtle conservatory. They help the turtles grow to a certain size. These ones you're seeing right now are 2 weeks old, and after I don't know how long, I'm probably gonna ask, they let them out into the ocean when they're strong enough to swim. And Lisa is now going to hold one of them, which is gonna be very fun. How was it?
So nice. I don't want to leave.
Are we taking one with us home?
Yeah.
Couple?
10.
It's been raining the whole day. So we decided that we're so close to being back home now. Even though we're far northwest on Bali, the roads back home are pretty good, because now we soon end up on the highway that goes between Jakarta and Denpasar. And that road is probably gonna be really fast because it's straight line back to Canggu. So yeah, we're staying here one extra day. I was hoping the weather would clear, but it's almost sunset again and it's still raining. So hopefully it's gonna be better tomorrow. I enjoy some time in the pool today, and that's about it. I've been working on my laptop, nothing else. Calm, easy day. A nice way to break up the monotony of driving for hours every day. So that's what we've been doing today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Day 6 started out beautiful, but the weather forecast was not looking good. We only have one main attraction on the list for this day, the ferry port between Bali and Java. We would have loved to go on one of those ferries to explore Java, but we would have to save that for another time. And as you can see here, the bad weather was coming in fast. When it started raining, it did not stop for the next 2 days, so we just kept on driving back home to Canggu. Now the big question is, did we find any secrets? Did we actually find locations worth visiting? I think we did. But we don't actually recommend doing this trip. Out of all the places we visited, only one area stood out as truly worth our time: the northeastern parts of Bali. This area is home to some amazing nature, and in following videos we will show you why you need to visit this part of Bali. So make sure you like this video and subscribe to our channel so that you can see our next adventures on this magical island. We'll see you in the next one.